What's good? This your boy KE, producerprinciples.com. Right now in this video, I've decided what I'm going to do now because I understand a lot of people, they don't want to learn the theory. So, and I don't really want to deal with a lot of the basic stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from where you're at right now. I know a lot of you guys already know like a minor chord. You already know what a C minor chord is. C, E flat, and G. So hopefully you know the C minor scale. I'm going to run through it real quick. It's the same as C major, except you got the E, the A, and the B, the 3, the 6, and the 7 flatted. Okay, so you know the C minor chord is the 1, the 3, and the 5. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C, E flat, and G. You know that already. Now what I'm going to show you is a progression. I call it the James Bond progression. But you might have heard some people say it's the Gucci Mane when I play it. I heard Zaytoven use it. But really, the original source that I remember hearing is James Bond. So it starts with a minor chord. You see, I'm just playing with it. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing specifically. I'm only moving one finger, and it's the melody. So pay attention to the melody. Now you see the melody's going, I'm walking up chromatically. And I know some of you might be saying, "Oh, if somebody hasn't said this already, you're stepping outside of the scale." And I don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't A lot of people think with the music theory you're limiting your creativity, and you're not. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand it, understand it, and overstand it. But right now, the importance is on the melody. I just messed it up right there. But anyway, the melody goes from G to A flat to A to A flat to G. Simple as that. It's more about the groove and the rhythm. Now I'm sure if you already, like I said, if you know about chords already, triads, like C minor, I'm sure you know there's inversions. And I was playing the C minor chord, and right there I just kind of arpeggiated it. I was thirsty for the chords too when I was in your shoes, but the melody is important. So I showed you that chord progression, right? All I was moving was the melody. And pay attention to my left hand. I'm making the sound fuller. I'm leaving the third out, but I'm doing this. So I'm doubling up the root note. We're in the key of C minor. You know that. And then I double that with the melody. So I'm doubling the key. So the key of the song stands out, just because I like how that sounds. And then I'm also doubling up the melody. Not really so much the third. You can do that. Like we could do this. Like it just depends on how full of a sound you want it. We could also do this here. Let me see. And I left C on top the whole time. You heard how that didn't sound the same. To me, it didn't sound as good. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really have no soul. It was boring, to say the least. It stood on the same note. So what makes that interesting also is that it steps outside of the scale. I'm about to wrap this all up real quick and get back to what I was getting to show you the real secret, but it's not hard. You already know the C minor chord. We're just moving the top note up and down. So, you know what I'm saying? I just tried to modulate real quick. I wasn't that smooth. I went to major instead of minor, but I wanted to show you the same technique in another key. So I just attempted to modulate and transpose the B flat minor, but it's another minor chord. That's what I'm showing you. So you know what I'm saying? I kept playing that, so let's play the same thing in B flat minor. So whenever you have a minor chord in root position, like we could go to, let's go to D minor. Whenever in root position, you just move the melody up to the next note, a half step up. You just move up a half step, then another half step, then down a half step, then back down. So like this in D minor. So hopefully it's clicking. Hopefully you understand it. Just you can play anything in any key. The importance of that also comes around. Sometimes you got to modulate a song up so somebody can, if they got to sing for the melody, or if your bass line sound too muddy, maybe you want to bring it up a couple notches so the frequency so your speaker can hit right. These are producer principles here that I'm showing you, but I'm showing you a little trick to hack it so you can just add a little more flavor to your chord progressions. And this is the last one I'm gonna do, and we're basically going through a third of the keys. There's only 8 more to go, and it's simple. So man, that's pretty much it with this video. I showed you the James Bond chord progression technique, whatever you want to call it. I could explain it. Really, I didn't even explain it. That's what's crazy, but it works. So basically you're just using a minor chord, and then you're going up to a diminished chord, then to an well, actually that's major, and then another diminished chord, well, diminished, then back to the major, then the minor. So you don't even have to understand it, just work it. You know, don't even worry about it, quote unquote, not being in the scale. You know, just make music. You know that James Bond made millions and millions of dollars. Dude who made that song, I guarantee you, like, cause that's a big song, you know. But just take little bits and pieces from songs and add that into your own music. Add your own groove. You know, you don't have to steal the rhythm and all that. But stay tuned. It's KE Producer Principles. I'm going hard with these videos, man. So shit, just check out the next one and keep applying it. All right, y'all. Peace.